Good afternoon. It's a cold day here in PA. It's about 30-something degrees with 10 to 15 mile an hour winds, and it's cold. My plans changed because it really hasn't froze yet here, and I was going to go pull logs from our landing yard from my buddy's tree service and bring them to the house here, but ground's not frozen. I'll make a mess and tear it up, and I really don't want to do that to that ground. So today instead, I'm going to process the wood that I have at the house and get it down to firewood size lengths to about 16 to 18 inches and maybe get it stacked. I only have about a couple hours, 2-3 hours to do this, so let's get to work. I got my two saws ready. I have my Echo 590 and my Stihl MS361. I took some time yesterday, you can see on the short, to sharpen the blades up and all the gullets and get my rakers chewed down a little bit, because my chains were in bad shape, but now all we gotta do is get some oil and fuel in them and we're ready to go. So I just have some Echo bar chain oil and just my standard 50-to-1 mixed gas. So let's see if I can make a mess out of this. I usually do. Not too bad today. It's cold out, this stuff is thick. Grab a rag. That oil's real thick. It got down in 20s last night, and I think it kind of played a toll on some of this. Usually the Stihl starts pretty easily, but the Echo rarely starts. Alright, let's get these saws started and get to work. So by miracle, I actually got the Echo started, and I just want to show you what I'm getting into today. So this is what we got going on. That's 1, 2, 3, 4 loads of my dump trailer, my 6x10, and I'm going to start with this pile here and right in front of me, and then probably do that pile there. That way I can start driving through here again and dump more loads. But I think this should take me about an hour. So let's get at it. see a lot of people throwing away these old crotchety pieces, but I'm gonna be honest with you, my Hearthstone, this is the best thing to burn whenever it's real cold outside. Burns nice and hot, and I can throw one of these on when I go to school or work, and by the time I'm home I have some nice coals to build my evening fire. So don't get rid of these. So I just want to take a moment to explain something. This pile right here is the exact reason why I prefer to cut my wood to length before I stack in my trailer. This load here I could fit in the back of my Toyota, but this was a big heaping load in my dump trailer. So I could have fit that load, that one over there, and maybe even a little bit of this one in one load if I would have took the extra hour or two to cut all of it up. So I'm gonna cut, I think, that pile there and get it done. That way I can start splitting and stacking another day. I think that's all I'm gonna do today. Like I said before, it's New Year's Eve day and it's cold out. I'm starting to get sweaty, so I'm really starting to get cold. So let's get this done, then get in the house, get warmed up. Alright, so I'm all done for the day. I'm pretty tired and I gotta get ready to celebrate New Year's with my family, but I just want to show you what I got done. And I didn't get it all done, but I got most of it done. So I probably have, I don't know, face cord and a half here that's ready to be split. I probably have enough over here to finish off that small row, and over here there's some bigger stuff to split, but it's not too much more. Probably another, if I had another hour I could probably get it all done. Now I just want to show you guys one of my favorite tools. Oh, and before I get there, I have all of this back here to cut up. And if you guys can't already notice, this is all white oak, so this will be ready for probably 2 years from now. It's a little bit harder to season than cherry. Like you can see back here, this cherry here, I could probably burn that this year, and that was cut last January. And I have a ton of mixed hardwoods, I like to call it, but oak from 2 years ago, cherry, maple, that's soft maple, and yes, there's some pine in there. I do burn a little bit of pine, not a ton, but when it's good and dead and dry and seasoned, I'll use it for fire starter, or if we have a fire outside. But I have a lot of good ash over there. I don't know if I'm going to cut that into firewood or not, but I might use it when I redo my kitchen into like planks or like floating shelves. And I have a ton of big cherry through here. A lot of those logs are 24 inches wide in diameter, but I have a ton of white oak. I probably have 2 cords here in total. That's probably what I'm going to guess it to be, because for example, a piece like that comes up to my knee, so that's probably at least 24 inches tall, somewhere around there. I don't know, it's a good guess, but I have enough wood for a while. I have probably another 2 to 3 cords on the ground in our falling yard, plus a whole nother tree on its way from my buddy. But I'm doing pretty good. Just gotta clean up my stuff so it doesn't look like a junkyard. But I just want to show you guys what I've been doing. I know I haven't been making too many good videos, so I figured I'd try a little bit more on this one and up the production value. Before we go today, I want to show you guys the tool I was using. This is a Fiskars Hooker-Room. It's a XA22. I don't know if you can see that, but it's one of my favorite tools. I'm 25 years old and I have a very, very bad back, where if I bend over repeated many times, my back will give out. So that makes it easy to stick the wood and bring it to at least my hip height, so I'm not bending over all day. But this is the wood. This is the wood yard for now. And then in the future, maybe next summer, the wife okayed it. But probably what I'm gonna do is where you see that IBC tote, but way back there, right there, and that big pile of mixed hardwoods, I would like to put a woodshed there because the sun is going to come across the face of that every day and the wind will blow into it, so it should season wood nice. Then as you guys step back to like the middle of my shed, there'll be an opening. That's where my splitter will go, and then out towards the front of the shed, kind of where the front of that pallet starts and the start of this white oak, I'd like to put a log table. So I know Buck and Billy Ray always says it all the time, don't bend over and buck. Well, I bend over and it hurts my back. So thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. Keep checking out the channel. Please subscribe, comment. Appreciate all yins. Thank you. God bless.